Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tammy, and for today's video, this is going to be finally my September plan with me. So it is August 31. We only have one day left for August. It's going to be September tomorrow. And I'm just September, October, and November, those are like my three favorite months ever, and it just feels like so warm and cozy, and I'm just so ready for fall vibes, even though we don't really have seasons, don't really have fall here in the Philippines, but I am still all for fall vibes and pumpkin spice lattes. So anyway, let's get on to the video. I get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest. I actually made a board for my September plan with me. So if you're interested in everything that I took inspiration from, I will link that board down in the description box below. Anyway, I found this amazing watercolor painting on Pinterest of a coffee mug with a coffee cup and just like splatters of coffee all around it, and I wanted to recreate that for my cover page. And so for the first time in 4 years, I've touched watercolor again, and I think I did a pretty decent job with it. I hope. I really like how it turned out. I love the splashes of the coffee all around. I actually used real coffee for this. Throughout this whole video, if you see me painting something that's coffee colored, then I'm using coffee. And I loved how this turned out, and also I love that it smells so much like coffee. So I'm just ripping the edges out to give it more of a worn out feel, and I'm also covering all the edges with coffee to kind of get it that aged feel, kind of like the torn paper feel of it, and just to make it more. So while that dries, I am cutting up a bunch of pictures. Again, all these pictures you will see on my Pinterest board, which is linked down below, but I just printed all these random pictures of coffee and coffee beans. So to stick my cover page to my journal, I'm using this adhesive roll tape. It's kind of like the Tombow Mono adhesive. I think that's what it's called. But as you can see, I kind of ran out of adhesive halfway, so I ended up using double-sided tape instead. On like the bottom part, I'm just writing out September and the September calendar for reference. All the pens that I've used will be listed down below, or I will try to link everything as much as I possibly can. So on the left side of my cover page, I decided in making a collage, and I tore up sort of like a brown craft paper and just wrote a quote that says "Wake up and just do it." On the right side, I decided on putting a master list. So to decorate the top right corner of that, I just kind of did like the coffee splatter with like actual coffee. And then on the left side, I drew this kind of coffee shop front. I think that is what I'm trying to achieve here. So I'm just drawing this coffee shop front, and then on the window I'm drawing this September calendar, and then I just have, what is that called, like bulletin board, like the ones you see in front of coffee shops. They're chalkboard that you write on what's on today's specials. I just drew that in on the bottom, and a table and chair that looks really ugly. I did not like it, but it's there. Writing out September on the top of the window, and then on that sort of chalkboard-ish thing, I'm writing today's special, and this is where I will write out all the important dates for the month of September. And as you can see here on the right, I'm writing out master list for all the list, for all my to-do list and dates to remember, just like a master list of everything that I have to do for September. So on the next page, it's going to be my mood tracker. Now I am really super excited for this. I've had this idea for such a long time now. So at the top, I'm just cutting up this picture and sort of making a collage-ish, and like also that brown craft paper that I like ripping out. It gives it that more undone look, which I love. For my mood tracker, I am drawing a bunch of coffee cups. So 30 all in all for the 30 days of September. And the plan is to color these coffee cups depending on my mood for that day. And I plan to color them in with kind of coffee. So if I'm having a really bad day, I'd color in like an espresso. If I'm had an okay day, maybe it's a cappuccino. And then if I'm having a really happy day, maybe a latte with whipped cream on top. So yeah, that's the plan. On the other side of my mood tracker, I decided to put a 1 line a day log for this month, and I think it goes well with my mood tracker, just to kind of journal a bit of what I did that day. Why was I sad that day? Why was I super happy? Just like a general log of something, 1 line to summarize one day. Moving on to my habit tracker. So for this month, I realized last month that almost all the habits that I was tracking, what I did in the morning. So I decided to lessen the habits that I'm tracking and compress some of the habits into one habit, which is going to become my morning routine. I'm still doing like the calendar layout for each habit. I love that I get to see what day of the month it is. So I'm just doing tiny calendars, and I'm adding a photo there, and like this craft paper again. As you can see, I really love this craft paper. So I'm just adding that in and then writing the labels. And I've decided to do like a mini watercolor painting of, again, a coffee mug with coffee in it. Okay, so kind of similar to my cover page, I'm just painting this on a different paper, a much thicker paper, and ripping the edges and painting the edges with coffee to give it a more rustic feel. So for the right page, I just wrote down my water and my sleep tracker, kind of similar to the one that I did before, but in a single page instead of a 2-day spread. Beside my morning habit tracker, I'm just writing down what I want my morning routine to be so that I can check if I did my morning routine or not. So I found this cool photo on Pinterest where they shaped the coffee beans into a heart, and it had a string going from the heart to different cups of coffee. So I wanted to recreate that for my goals tracker. So I painted that whole photo using watercolor, and the plan is to write 1 goal for each coffee mug. So I get to have 5 goals this month. And on the left side, I'm doing another collage of just coffee photos and everything, and I'm just doodling around them and on the photos to make it look more fun. And on the top, I'm writing nothing can't fix, because on the right side of that, the picture had the word coffee. So basically, it's nothing coffee can fix. And so on the next page is my expense tracker and my what to buy tracker. On the left side, I have my expense tracker, and on the right side, I have my what to buy tracker. And I've divided it up into needs and wants so that I can see what I need to buy for the month and what I want to buy, and I can differentiate between the two. And for the last spread for this video, this is my 36th week spread of the first week of August, the first week of September, and I really love that coffee splatter thing art that I've been doing. So I did that for the whole spread, and I just did 7 boxes for the days of the week. And that is all I have for you for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. I would love to have you back. I do videos on Beauty Bujo DIYs and just life in general, so I would definitely love to have you back. Don't be a stranger. Subscribe and come back. I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday. The next video is going to be a review on this one. Come back on Tuesday, and don't forget to like this video if you liked it, if it helped you, if it inspired you. I'm so excited for September. So yeah, I will link everything down below. This outro is so long. I have to go. So okay, bye.